Coast Guard choppers continued the work of rescuing victims of Hurricane Isaac.
We're directed by the Sheriff's Department to evacuate, but we couldn't get too far down the road before we got swamped.
Joe and Melanie Bickerus were caught by the storm surge in Plaquemines Parish.
The water was rising inside the vehicle, the dogs getting all anxious, and needless to say, we were too. We had called 911. They said stay with the vehicle. We were trying to do that, but then the water kept coming over, and then it started cracking the front windshield, and so I felt that the best thing was trying to get out.
Melanie's declining health made it difficult to evacuate before the storm, and even more treacherous during the storm.
I had her wheelchair in the back of the bed of the truck, and so we were able to crawl through the back window. I broke it out and then set her up on the wheelchair, getting her elevated, and the water kept coming until it eventually swept us both off, and then we were both in the water, estimated 10, 12 feet deep.
Joe's a retired Marine colonel, a strong swimmer, helping his disabled wife stay afloat.
She said, "I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to make it," and I said, "Yes, you are, we're going to make it."
He could now see dry land.
We're only a couple 300 yards from the levee, which we could see the cattle walking on it.
They managed to get to some reeds and other debris, something to latch onto.
And she was already shivering and obviously getting close to some hypothermia. So I tried to stabilize her best I could on a telephone pole and put another piece of wood debris underneath her head to keep her elevated. And I actually climbed over the reeds to get to the levee.
Having to leave his wife to run and get help was not easy.
That was my biggest decision I ever had in my life, to leave her.
But she was still there when he returned.
Considering her health and her absence of mobility, I'm extremely proud of her and her ability to withstand the severity that we went through.
What are you most thankful for right now?
Oh, that we're here talking with you.
Rob Marciano, CNN, New Orleans.